Hey everybody, welcome to the Gloves channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell.
Hey guys, it's me Zoya. Time for another math glimpse. This one is about Susan Verde. I take some time for myself each and every day. I call it me time. I go for a 20-minute walk to the park every morning. I spend 12 minutes sitting on a rock to be mindful of my breathing before returning home. Let's start with Susan's morning me time. I know there are 7 days in a week. She spends 20 minutes each day walking to the park, 12 minutes each day sitting on a rock, and another 20 minutes each day walking home from the park. I added up all the 20s and I got 140 minutes of walking up to the park and another 140 minutes of walking home. Adding up all the 12 was 84 minutes of sitting on the rock time. Then I added all of the morning me time and I got a total of 364 minutes. Each day right after lunch, I spend 10 minutes listening to soft, beautiful music, and then I read one of my favorite books for another 10 minutes. Now let's look at Susan's afternoon me time. She spends 10 minutes listening to music and 10 minutes reading each day. That is 20 minutes each day in a week. That's 140 minutes of afternoon me time. In the evening, I ride my bike down to the lake. It is a 6-minute bike ride from my house to the lake. Before returning home, I spend 30 minutes walking along the lake. I am grateful for the beautiful nature that surrounds me. Every evening, Susan rides her bike to the lake for 6 minutes and back home for 6 minutes. While she's at the lake, she walks around for 30 minutes. I didn't know what 6 times 7 was, so I put 6's together to get 12 and ended up with 42 minutes of bike riding to the lake and 42 minutes back home. I knew 3 times 7 was 21, so she spends 210 minutes walking near the lake every week. The total of Susan's evening me time was 294 minutes. Me time do I have in a week? Next, I added the morning, afternoon, and evening times together to get a total of 798 minutes of me time every week. Let's change the minutes to hours. 60 minutes is 1 hour. I used doubling strategies to get to 480 minutes, which is 8 hours. Then I carefully added 240 minutes, which is 4 hours, to get to 720 minutes, which is 12 hours. I added 60 more minutes to get to 780 minutes, which is 13 hours. That was pretty close to the 798 minutes total minutes of me time that I got earlier, so I decided to subtract 780 minutes from the 798 to get 18 minutes. So Susan had 13 hours and 18 minutes of me time in a week. Thank you for listening to my Math Glimpse. See you again soon. Bye.
There's joy, there's wonder everywhere when you see the world from the eyes of a child, the eyes of a child.
This has been a Glimpse production. Thank you for watching.